Today, we dive into the captivating legend of El Dorado, the mythical city of gold that has lured explorers for centuries. From the gilded rituals of the Muisca people in Colombia to the perilous expeditions of Spanish conquistadors and beyond, El Dorado symbolizes humanity's relentless quest for unimaginable wealth and the mysteries hidden in the heart of South America. Join us as we unravel the stories, adventures, and the enduring allure of this legendary treasure. Origins of the legend, Muisca. Tradition. The legend of El Dorado began with the Muisca people of present-day Colombia. According to their tradition, a new chief, Zipa, would undergo an initiation ritual at Lake Guatavita. The chief would cover himself in gold dust and, accompanied by the Muisca nobles, travel to the center of the lake on a raft laden with gold and precious stones. The chief would then wash off the gold dust in the lake, and the treasures would be thrown into the waters as offerings to the gods. Spanish encounter. When Spanish conquistadors arrived in the early 16th century, they heard tales of this ritual from the indigenous people. The Spanish chroniclers and explorers were fascinated by the idea of a place where gold was so abundant that it was used in religious ceremonies. Over time, these stories were exaggerated and transformed into the legend of El Dorado, a city or kingdom of immense wealth. The quest for El Dorado. Early expeditions. The first notable expedition in search of El Dorado was led by Gonzalo Jimenez de Quesada in 1536. He ventured into the Andes and discovered the highlands of Bogota, but no vast wealth was found. Around the same time, other expeditions were launched by explorers like Sebastian de Belalcazar and Nicolaus Federmann, who also sought the fabled city, Francisco de Orellana and Gonzalo Pizarro. In 1541, Francisco de Orellana and Gonzalo Pizarro embarked on one of the most famous and harrowing quests for El Dorado. They explored the Amazon basin, enduring extreme hardships, including starvation and attacks by indigenous tribes. Orellana eventually became the first European to navigate the length of the Amazon River, but the journey yielded no treasures. Sir Walter Raleigh. In the late 16th century, the English explorer Sir Walter Raleigh became obsessed with finding El Dorado. He believed it was located in the region of the Orinoco River in present-day Venezuela and Guyana. Raleigh led expeditions in 1595 and 1617, writing detailed accounts that further fueled the legend, but he too returned empty-handed. The evolution of the legend. Symbolic significance. Over the centuries, El Dorado evolved from a specific location to a broader metaphor for an unattainable goal or a futile quest for immense wealth. It came to symbolize the obsession and greed that drove many explorers during the age of exploration. Cultural depictions. El Dorado has been immortalized in literature, art, and film. Edgar Allan Poe's poem El Dorado captures the sense of a never-ending quest, while modern interpretations like the animated film The Road to El Dorado playfully reimagine the legend. Archaeological insights. While El Dorado itself remains a myth, the exploration efforts led to significant archaeological discoveries. These expeditions unveiled the sophisticated cultures and impressive achievements of indigenous civilizations like the Inca, Muisca, and others in the Andean region. Real-world findings. Lake Guatavita. Numerous attempts have been made to drain Lake Guatavita to recover the supposed treasures. Some gold artifacts and jewelry have been retrieved, but no vast hoard has been found. Impact on indigenous cultures. The relentless search for El Dorado often had devastating impacts on indigenous populations who suffered from violence, displacement, and disease brought by the European invaders.